We ask that you arrive at the building by 10 o'clock, giving us enough time to get you to your chairs upstairs. When you arrive, please queue, but remember, keep 1.5 meters between you and the next family in front of you. Our volunteers will check that you registered before attending and write your names. Then we will have everyone sanitize their hands and put on a mouth mask if you're 12 years of age or older. Please wear the mouth mask while you're walking throughout the building. Go directly upstairs, and if you can, please avoid using the lift. When you get upstairs, a team of volunteers will be sure to set out chairs for you and your family and ensure that you are 1.5 meters away from anyone else. Once you are seated, you can feel free to take off your mouth mask, but if you prefer, you are welcome to wear it the entire service as well. At the conclusion of the service, I will invite each bubble to exit through the doors and down the outside stairs. Again, please avoid using the lift. Remember that as you're exiting to always leave 1.5 meters between you and the bubble in front of you. When you get outside, go directly to your vehicles, your bike, or other means of transport. For the time being, we must discourage socializing outside. We are so close to being back together here in this very room, and I'm really excited. Let me share with you some details about how it will look like when we are together again in this building, how we will stay safe, and how we can enjoy being a church in physical form again. On 5 July, we will be back together here, but live streaming will continue for the foreseeable future. That means that if you are not comfortable yet with coming and joining us here, please feel free to keep watching at home online. In order to come and attend in person, we will be having registration on our website at graceibc.be. To begin with, we will have a limited attendance, so you must register. We are asking that if you do not register, please do not come on Sunday. Registration will begin on Fridays before Sunday every week, and they will open up in the morning. I will send a link out to the WhatsApp group. I'll put it on Facebook. Be sure that if you would like to attend in person, that you register online. And we'll be sure to take turns. If we cannot get everyone that would like to come one week, we will be sure to give you the chance first the following week as well. If you feel unwell, please stay home. There's no need to come here if you are just feeling slightly under the weather. Participating with us online is a perfectly good option if you are not feeling well. While you are here, we will be staying in our bubbles by family. So when you come in the door, you stay with your family. When you are seated, you will stay with your family. We're going to ask that your kids do not run around in the room and play with each other. We're asking that you stay in a bubble as a family. And then when the service is over, we will be exiting down a different door, and we ask that you go to your cars immediately. I know this is really sad to not be able to spend time with coffee and pastries and tea as we normally do. But for this period of our time, we just need to be safe and wise, and we're going to ask that you immediately go to your vehicles or your bikes. So let me tell you a little bit about what is going to be different about when we are together again. First off, and I know this is a hard one, we will not be doing singing for now. Eventually, this will change. We will not lose singing forever, but for now, wisdom is going to lead us to choose to not sing. We will not have kids' classes. Again, this is temporary. Eventually, we will re-add them in slowly and safely. The kids' classes will continue online on Zoom, so I want to encourage you to have your kids participate there. For the young ones, they will have videos online as well, like they always have. The services in total will be shorter than our traditional services. Because kids are not going to classes and you'll be staying with your families, we're going to intentionally make our time together short and brief so that it is not too long for them. Please, if it is possible, do not use the toilet. We are trying to have one-way movement so that you do not go backwards and you do not cross paths. So please use the toilet before you come and avoid it if at all possible while you are here. This is what you need to bring. Please bring a mouth mask for anyone 12 years of age or older. For your students in middle bar, anyone older than 12, please, we're asking you to wear a mask while you're moving inside the building. Once you are seated in your bubble, feel free to take your mask off. You're totally welcome to do that. But while we are walking and moving in the building, please wear your masks. If you do not have a mask, we will give one to you as you enter the door, but we were asked to help us save money and bring your own mask. Also, bring a coat, a jacket, a blanket, something to keep warm, as we will have all the windows open to keep the air moving through here to reduce the risk of infection. It might be chilly, so do make sure you bring a coat, jacket, or a blanket to keep warm. And we encourage you, if you are a parent of a young child, bring a blanket for them to sit on the floor right in front of you and some quiet toys to play with. Books, coloring books, other silent toys that they can play with during the service. We're a family church and kids will make a little bit of noise and we're okay with that. But let's just help them out and have something fun for them while we meet together as a church. Now, I know this is not church like we normally know it and love it. I know that things are different and I know it won't quite feel normal at all. But for the things that we are missing, we are really regaining something. As a church, we are designed to meet physically. The church is a physical gathering of God's people. And so while we are not singing, we don't have kids' classes, there's no coffee or pastries, we do regain our unity together, our physical unity in Christ. And that is important and to be cherished. We're doing all these things for one reason, to glorify God. We want to glorify God by having a good testimony and protecting our brothers and sisters and our city at large. We don't want our church to be the one that hits the news that we had an outbreak in our church. So yes, we're being very, very cautious, but intentionally. We don't want to lose our witness to our city because we had an outbreak of COVID if we can help it. If something were to happen, we want to be able to say we did everything we could to prevent it. So we're going to take things slow and we'll miss a few things for a short time, but one day we'll be back together as normal again very soon. I love you, church, and just in a few more weeks, we'll be together again very soon. Until then, I'll see you later.